But the one thing that I think that I was in high school that I can remember and really good was that having a high school swim party at school,
Yeah.
and we're all, this was in the early 70s, and two pieces were the it thing to have at that time. And everybody's going around, all the girls anywhere, going around and strutting their stuff,
And your
trying to be
two-piece
cool,
swimsuit.
huh?
And your
And
two-piece
two-piece
swim.
swimsuit and new flowered swim caps because you couldn't get your hair wet. If you got
No,
your
no,
hair wet,
no.
those of you who are familiar with the press and curl had to do it that night, and that took a long time. And it's not really a nice odor anyway when you get in your press and curl. We're all sitting around the pool, having a good time, music, 70s music, and we were just bumping and just having a good time. So it was time for everybody to get in the pool. Of course, I decided that I'm going to jump off the diving board, which I've never done before in my life, and I don't know why. But being cute or thinking I'm cute, so I decided I would dive off the diving board because I would get the attention of the band leader, who was the whatever they call the leader of the band, who had the big thing that goes up and
Oh, the
down.
drum major.
Drum
Ooh.
major. He
Oh,
was so
yeah.
kind. Oh, he was so
Oh.
kind.
Yeah, there's a drum
And
major probably in a lot of our memories.
yes. And so I dove off the diving board and I went in the water and I was coming back up. And then my cousin, he dove into the water right when I was coming up and he pushed me back down into the water. And I go, what is not nice words are you doing? And he said, look around your neck. My top of my swimsuit was around my neck. After being a little embarrassed, we all 60 people, we're all laughing and having a good time. And I wasn't really embarrassed because it was like people of who were my peers who kind of
Yeah.
understood what it was all about, and
Yep, yep.
it was really fun. But I can say I did pull the guy. I did pull the guy. It was for a short time, but I did pull the guy. So
Oh.
I don't know if the swimsuit coming up was an issue. But I laughed and I just thought about that when we were discussing how what made us laugh. And I think that was not only there was joy in it, that it was everybody was together. Nobody said anything bad. It was just we continued to have a good time
Yeah.
afterwards.
And
So
look how that stayed in your memory. Now I'm sure at the moment it was happening, it was mortifying, or you were like, OMG, I'm sure.
yeah.
But look, it stayed with you. It stayed with you as a funny memory. And I remember when you were talking about it initially and sharing that with me, how much you laughed. Um, from the memory. And that's what we want our listeners to do. Go back in your memory, think about something, and it could have been embarrassing, a little embarrassing at the time, but it made you laugh with such joy and laugh deep inside and just takes you away, if just for a short period of time, kind of takes you away from all the chaos and misinformation and just craziness that's going on and impacting our lives every day.